Hey guys, it's me, Hero Forever, and welcome back to another Let's Play episode. Today is episode 4 of my Minecraft Let's Play, and what we did in last episode, episode 3, was we added in this little elevator, and down here we created this room, which is our item sorting area, and it can sort 100 items for us, and what we'll be working on in today's episode is clearing out all of the space over here and expanding the room, and that'll be for our villager trading area, if I can get up there. Alright, so it is day now, and what I'm gonna probably do now is, I would blow it up, but it's just way too close to there, is I'm going to go and dig out this area, and I'm gonna have it dug down all the way to where the path is, so I can probably show you guys now. Yep, so if we just go down here, we're gonna dig all of this land out that's kind of up there, and we're gonna make it even with here. I'm not sure if you guys really like me doing time lapses or not inside of these videos, but I feel like I need to do at least one in every single video, even if it's just for 20 or 30 seconds, just so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing, and it's not so much of me just cutting through everything I'm doing and then being like, okay guys, I'm back, I just did all of this. It's more of you seeing at least a little bit of what I'm doing anyways. So what I'm going to do right now is make this into a little time lapse, and I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Alright guys, so we just finished up this area, and we have a ton of space, a lot more than we would need. And, I mean, honestly, we have right there, that wood right there is to the basement floor, to put that into perspective. Because this is kind of like the second basement, or second, like, stage to the basement. So, really, we have all of that space up to there, so we can basically make the ceiling as tall as we want. So what I'm thinking about doing for the ceiling is, instead of it having to be on like kind of even with this block, it's gonna go up one, so it'll be one more bigger. This floor is actually built on half slabs, as you guys can see, so that means if we want to continue our floor, what we would have to do is we would have to go to like a block. That way we can put down stuff like beds or whatever for the villagers. It would also look a little bit better with their workstation, so it's not just floating in the air. Because if you guys don't already know, if you try and put like a block or a workstation or bed on top of a half slab, this is what it'll look like. Because the half slab is considered a block, so it takes up the full space of a block, like the perimeter of it. Even though we only see half of a block, it still works as if it's a normal block. So we can't put things on top of it, if that makes sense. To go and start off this room, what I think I'm going to go and do is make the floor to start out with, and it's going to go down instead of up. Okay, so this might actually be a really stupid idea, but it just came to mind probably a few seconds ago, so I will go and share it with you. So what I think we should go and do is make the entire floor made of glass, and then underneath the floor there'll be lava. Is that a really bad idea? I have no idea. I feel like a villager might get stuck down there and die, and then we'll have to go and replace it, and that'll take forever. But I think I'm going to go and try that. So what I'm going to have to go and figure out first is what type of glass we would want for this area. Also, how am I going to get like 40 million lava buckets? So I have no idea if this is going to be what we actually use, but I was thinking about actually just doing maybe magma blocks. I'll go and check that out, because I think that would look a little bit cool under glass. I should actually probably go and get some glass real quick. And we're not going to use this type of glass probably. It's going to probably be maybe gray or something, or I have no idea. The floor's done now, and this area over here will be for the wall expanding out. So it'll be even with this wall. So now what I think would be cool to do is start up with the actual walls of this thing. What I'm thinking about doing for the walls inside of this room is copying everything that's inside of here, minus the chests and the sea lanterns. It'll be the white concrete along with the stone bricks, and it'll kind of be copied around the entire perimeter of this wall, and hopefully that'll look nice. So it's been about 2 days since the very last clip you guys seen, and me and Casey have done quite a bit of work on here. He helped me out a little bit. So if we go down and we go through here, we finally have this little section opened up, And all of our villagers are in place, and we have this little thing right here. This is our harvester for all of our sugarcane. We press it, and it takes usually about 2 minutes to go and get all of the sugarcane down here. We have a little bit extra right here, but we'll clean this out right here, and we'll come back to this in like a minute or two, and I'll go and show you guys how much it gets. And I'm gonna probably try and do a little bit more like design work inside of this room. It just looks a little bit bland right now in my opinion, and we'll go and change that up somehow. I'm not sure, but we'll probably do this in a future episode just so it looks a little bit better. And then we have this lamp right here, and this lamp tells us if it is daytime or nighttime. So let's see how much sugarcane we have. We have 46. We'll hit the button. It should harvest a little bit more. So what I'll actually do is head out of this build, and I'll show you guys what it actually looks like above. This is our little sugarcane area, and how it basically works is when I hit the button all the way over here. Where is it at? Here it is. It's right behind it. And so the button's down there, hidden behind that wall. And what happens when you hit the button is it hits a piece of redstone going into one of these torch towers, lights up the torch tower, and it goes kind of up and all the way up to here, the top of the torch tower, and it'll light this up for about a second, and it'll allow it to go and close, or open all of the pistons which break the sugarcane. And then we have a minecart hopper underneath this thing in between layers that goes and collects everything up for us, and I can actually show you over here. This is where I like to go and check everything out at because it's not really in the way of anything. So here it is. You can see it goes back and forth, and this is why when you go and hit the button it doesn't all like give everything to you all at once. As I'm developing this base, I'm trying to make it more and more convenient for us to go and do things inside of this game with minimal effort. We can get tons of stuff. For example, this sugarcane farm. We hit this one button and we have stacks on us, and then we go 10 blocks away and touch any villager we want that's near us, and we can go and get emeralds from them. And then we have the automatic sorting system where we put anything we want inside of a chest, that's stone or planks or whatever, and it'll be sorted up for us. And then we have our super smelter area where we don't even have to go and put anything into the furnaces manually. We can just put things that we want smelted into a chest, and then within seconds we'll have stacks of it. And then of course we have all of this wide open space, and it's just super easy to navigate throughout the space. And I don't want it to be a base where there's a ton of hallways and stuff. I want it to be pretty easy to get around and navigate. But like I said, I want this thing to be super convenient. I don't want it to look cool and not have any function or help us at all in the future. And then our automatic doors, just another conveniency thing that has a little bit of design to it that makes the base look a little bit cooler and more unique. Anyways, if I plan on getting this video uploaded by Thursday, I'm gonna have to start editing now. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We got a ton done in this episode. Just so much. Like, we got this entire room and stairs, and we got the sugarcane farm. We got so much done in today's episode. So if you guys did enjoy today's episode, I would appreciate it if you drop me a like and consider subscribing. And if you have any feedback for today's episode, go and let me know down in the comments below, and I'll make sure to go and check all of that out and take it into consideration when I'm making future videos. Anyways, see you guys.